Hello everyone, Eddie here. 200 sub special. Let's have a go at SpinTires, just for a change of pace, change of game. Frame rates are going to be terrible. I've lowered all the settings, low as they can go, but my poor computer is not going to cope very well. The hill. Yep, let's do the hill. Let's see if we can't find a big D-class and get the D-class working. I do hope the volume's not too loud for everyone, because it's very loud for me and I'm being deafened, so let me find the volume control for my headphones, because I don't want to be deafened. Deafened is bad. Right, there's a big wheels. Don't know if you've ever seen this before, but it is one of the funnest games out there for driving games. Uninstall the utility attachment. I have been messing about with it before, but this is the first chance I've had to record on it, so I'm going to make the most of it. Tractor, we'll add a tractor, we'll add the garage trailer. Position your truck properly, not enough room then. Take the brake off. Whoop. That should be plenty of room. And garage trailer. There we go. That is the big beast of a trailer we got. And I kid you not when I say it's going to be tricky driving this. Bear with me while I get used to new buttons as well. The version that I'm playing is different to what I used to play, so all the buttons are changing on me. So it's going to be a bit tricky. I am using a controller. I am using a Xbox 360 controller to help with the steering and driving, and I'm smoking a genuine cigarette just for fun. Right, let's get all-wheel drive on, because we're going to need that to start with, and we're going to need the diff lock on in a minute as well, because this is going to get tricky through this patch. As soon as we see them wheels start to spin, the spin tyres, spinning wheels, yeah, you know what I'm saying. As soon as we see them start to struggle, like about there, we'll kick in the diff lock, which will lock all 6 wheels, all the axles across there. All the wheels will turn, and it should pull us through this. Should, he said optimistically. Oh, that does that. Okay, just found a new button. That goes to the back of the trailer view. That goes to the back of the lorry view. Whoa! Oh, here we go. First bit of fun. We need to definitely get lined up on this, because this can go badly wrong if you don't. As Clarkson would say, speed, power, whoa, wobble, whoa, not good. Let's not do a Clarkson on there, because that's a bit tricky when you've got a lorry. I've still got my diff lock on, which, whoa, rocked, I've rocked it. I am looking up here. There's a little bridge, which is a nightmare to try and get across. So I'm looking to see if I can let's get diff lock back on. Uses a little bit more fuel, and if you're in hardcore mode, it even damages the engine. But up here, there's a little bridge, which is a nightmare to cross, because it's very slopey. So what I'm going to do is decide not to cross the bridge. I'm going to go the impossible route around this edge here. Especially with this big trailer, it's not going to like it. Give it some whirly, take the diff lock off so I can get around the corner. Diff lock back on to get out of the mud. And yeah, that's how you skip that little bridge. Right, and it's like, I did light my cigarette again because it's gone out. And I need all the help I can to get down here. Diff lock is off to give us a tighter turning circle. And whoa, we may need it. Is it going very wide on that corner? Whoa, it's a bit snappy. You have to bear with me. It's been a little while since I played. Yes, mate. Don't know if I'm going to be able to turn that from there. Oh, borderline. Let's go back a little bit to make sure. You flop back on and back off just to get us round the corner. Now you got to be tricky. Oh, you got to be careful coming down here because the trailer can pull you sideways. Before you know it, you'll be sailing off into the distance. By distance, I mean down the bottom of the hill the hard way. And once again, we want to go wide here. Slam on some anchors. Change the view to give us a decent angle. Keep the back end of the trailer wide, so we can then turn the front in tight. Break it up, back it up. Almost jackknife with it. This trailer, whoa, 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 whoa. Don't want to go down there. That's bad. Stay on the road. Road good. Falling off bad. This trailer will deform terribly as it comes around here because it just bends at a wrong. But without the bending, we wouldn't have got around that. Right, one more to go, and we're on the easier bit. There is other ways down this mountain. And if you come out from the garage, and instead of going forwards like I did, go round behind the garage to the left hand side of it, and it's kind of the route Sir Jambon takes when he does it, which is down a very muddy mountain pass which goes across the top of the mountain and down. But I prefer this way. Whoa, that's bad. That's bad, 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 bad. Get back on the road. I prefer this way because it's like, despite the tight turns, you're on tarmac, so you've got a decent bit of speed you can put on. And you can sort of like cruise through pretty well. Whoa, try not to fall off the side of the road, of course. Well, it's at this point it will start to go squirrely because you're hitting bumps at speed. And you want to try and cross the ford cleanly. Well, that's not cleanly, that's bad. Now we're heading back up the hill. And we're going to lose the tarmac soon, so the div lock's going to need to go back on. Now see, I've watched a lot of Sir Jambon doing this, and a few other people as well. And everybody plays it differently. And some people play it super safe, driving careful. I just like to drive fast. It's always has been my case. Speed and power, Clarkson special. So if I can do that, I'm happy. When I have to go slow, you have to go slow. But it's not quite as fun as going fast. But when you go slow, you can drive one-handed and like a cigarette tea. And it is definitely one of these time sink games. You'll sit there and you'll play this and time will just disappear on you. Mainly because some of it's like this, climbing up a hill slowly in the mud. Struggling to get anywhere. But you know, it's the fun of it. Right, we want to unlock the D series. So what do we need to get to unlock the D series? Is it fuel and repair? Pretty sure it's fuel. We can take fuel down there, that's not a problem. But first thing I like to do is run up here, get this garage opened. Because once this garage is opened, it makes life a lot easier. We'll stick with this truck. We won't go with a trailer because that's too big. Have we got fuel system? That'll do. That will do nicely. As I say, we'll stick with this truck because it goes quite well. We'll unlock these other ones over here to give us a choice in case something goes drastically wrong. We'll go and lead this, so we'll undo that one, the two B types. Oh, they've changed this. There's another B type there. Oh, this is definitely different to the version I had. Version I had, you had an orange C type parked up over here with a fuel system on it. Oh, this does change things about a bit. How much else has that changed? Right, we've got to pick the system up now. Even though it's empty, it's an easy job to fill it. Oh, let's get diff lock off so I can take this turn without scraping the lorry too much. Whoa. Oh wait, that camera view does that to me every time. Two wheels, or three wheels as the case may be. Oh yeah, they definitely prettied this up. The version I was playing before is much older than this, and it definitely wasn't this pretty. Definitely wasn't this tricky either. Come on. Get past these logs. You can do it. Come on, dig in. And stumps, roots that pull up as well. I love it. Right, there is a path here somewhere. If I can get onto it. Blimey, these logs are a pain. Well, hopefully they haven't changed the route of this path, because that would be bad. If I can get this working, because I mean the frames at the moment are 20, which I can live with 20, because when they drop to like 15 now, when it drops to 5 and 10, it's terrible. If I can get this working, I will start doing this, I think, as like a possible series. Because there's loads of modded maps out there, loads of modded vehicles out for it. Plus there's the actual base maps to do. And I thought for a 200 sub special, because just this last week, I've had about 6 people join to push me over to 200. And I've been on 195 for weeks. And I was sitting there going, yeah, I'm staying under 200. Staying under 200, but now I've hit 200, I might have to take it a bit more seriously. So, maybe a new series. If this works, we'll have a new series. And we've done something. What's gone there? Go away. Go away. Oh no! Well, that was a bit of a disaster. I hope that didn't ruin the recording. Oh well. We'll soon find out, won't we? Parking brake off, all-wheel drive on. Don't worry about the diff lock at the moment, because I want to turn it round anyway. So we need the tighter turn circle that no diff lock produces. We'll load up our lorry and we'll load up the cistern with full lot. Because the D type takes a lot. I don't know what its proper name is. So Jambon calls it the Dragon Wagon. Me, I want to know it's D something or other. So I call it a D type. And this is one of the C types. So, I'm very simple me. I don't know proper names. But I have messed with a couple of the mods. At the moment I've got the off-road park map in, which is great fun. Very tricky but great fun just to mess around on. And I also downloaded Spun in Darkness's, is it the Cherokee Tourer or something? Oh, I don't know. It's the Grand Tourer or something. It replaces the little Land Rover in this one. And that is a seriously good car to drive. Very low gearing range. So it will sit there and it will drive very happily in low gears. So it will climb over everything. But get it up to speed on tarmac and it will slide round corners. It will have a wonderful time. And somewhere up here I've got to turn off. This is all changed. Come on, you can make it. Go on, dig in. Get them logs. Come on. Dig in. Come on. Don't make me get the winch out. Look, I'm supposed to know what I'm doing. Dig in. Go on, you can do it. Oh. Let's try kicking it over. Oh, let's take out some of these stumps while we're here. Oh, no, no. Don't roll over. And this is how you get your truck stuck. Oh, let's see if I can winch it. So we go in advanced. Come on, click, that's it. We grab the winch point off the front. We attach it to a tree. And I've got a winch button here. It just makes it... Oh, what have I just done? That's the winch button, right. So I can turn that off with that, winch with that. And attempt to drive it at the same time. Oh, don't like them stumps. Get through the worst of it, I'll be happy. Right, take the winch off. And see if I can carry on down through here. That'll do me. It's not the route I was taking, but who is it the route I was supposed to be taking? I don't know, I got lost. As per usual. No, oh, you're kidding. These twigs across the road. You catch a twig and it just buries you. You lose all forward momentum, so your wheels just start digging in. And that's it. You're a goner. Have I got any winch points from here? Blimey, didn't expect to use the winch this much. Right, so I can take that off with that button. This button doesn't pull it right. Now I know. But winching will get you out of many a tight scrape. Don't really think I like the sound of the winch at the moment though. They've changed it. And release that winch because it's pulling me the wrong direction now. Come on. Don't be stuck here now. That was a right mess. Nothing. Tell you what, I've got an idea. I have an idea. May not work. No, it's not going to reach where I wanted it to reach, but it might work from there. Let's try. Yes, it's going to pull us through. Did I release that? I bet I didn't. No. Don't sink, keep going. That's it. Well, that was a lot trickier than what it usually is. Let's see if we can get down to the D-type. I don't think I'm going to have time to fully rescue it today. But we'll see. Let's get down there and see what happens. Oh, they've changed the appearance of everything. The problem being is this thing, now it's got all this fuel in the system, is a lot heavier. Driving the articulated carriage was bad enough, but driving the fuel system. I was thinking about taking the system carriage, because it's less weight on the truck as such, more weight on the trailer wheels. But some of the turns up this way are quite tricky, so let's not make it too difficult on ourselves. Let's just take the little system. And we'll go up this way to the top of the big hill. And I don't know which hill gives this map the name the hill, because there's several big hills in it. And they're all quite tricky. You got the one you start off at the top of the garage, and you come down the hill to get to here. Then you go up this hill and go down to get the lumber. And at the bottom of the hill is the lumber, and the lumber is a nightmare to try and get back up the hill. So if you don't make it up, you're really looking for a different route back. And at the top of another hill is the objective. So it's a fair old way. And have I gone the wrong direction? Oh, that was my horn. Let's see, that used to be the map. It's now the horn. I've got a funny feeling I may have gone the wrong direction. Maybe not, we'll see. I didn't think this dropped down. Maybe it does. We'll go down and find out. I'd like to get out of these ruts if I can, get a bit more speed up. It's in the ruts, and that's where it's staying. No, this is where I want to be. Yeah, this is right, it's going the right direction. See, I'm ahead of myself. I've got to go around the lake before I get to the top of the hill. In theory, I could have gone round uncloaking loads of stuff, so I can show you on the map, but I know this bit pretty well, so I thought I'd just drive it. And trucks, they're alright in the water. You get dangerous water levels pop up. When it goes red, you can start taking damage. And when you do start taking damage, it can hit really quick. So you have to be a little bit careful crossing water. Go for the muddy patches, or the white patches if it's surf and turf, you know, if it's like broken water. Use them if you can. And a lot of this terrain, like muddy terrain, is just a case of all wheel on, diff lock on, and just dig in and go. Now, this is the bit that I thought I was at, where I have to go right, not left. Whoa. Well, that is looks like that has been changed, because that is now scarily dangerous. Jeebus. That is definitely changed since the last version. That is such a tight turn there now. I'm liking that. That was going to make it fun if you got a trailer with you. Alright, while that's slogging through the mud, let's have a sip of my coffee. Let's at least see if we can get down to the declines. I don't know if it's a long video or a short video, depending on how much mud we go through. Come on. You can do it. It's getting through the worst now, see. Just got to be careful of that tilt over. If it tilts and rolls, if it goes into its side, we can't use the winch. We have to get another truck to come fix this because the engine will stop. Oh, twigs. Now, with a bit of luck, they haven't changed this too much because there is a route down here, which is reasonably safe. Oh, what have they done? Oh, they've made these a bit rougher. You used to be able to just like pick a route and drive down. No, what you done to me? Oh dear. Yeah, it looks a lot better now. It was a lot more rugged and richer in colour. It used to be very orangey before. Now on the right hand side, we're passing the right hand side here, we have the lumber. If you come down to get lumber, that's where the lumber is. But we should be heading, if I can find the road, which is right down by the lumber, opposite the lumber. We should be heading left here. If the truck will let us. Do like the way they've made it look much more deforested now. Come on, you got diff lock on. It's a blooming twig, innit? It's bad when you have to drive round twigs. Do a great Russian truck and a twig will stop you. Right, let's clamber up here. Right, if they haven't changed it too much, I'll never find a D-type. They could be bad. Oh, get up second gear even. Yeah, I'm driving this in auto because it's just easier to do on my joystick, on my joypad thing. Could drive it with the gears, but I'm not so keen on them. I think it's this way. This is the way of not having the map up. You uncloak the cloaking devices. Looks like big black mushrooms to expose more of the map so you can see more of the map. Because I haven't done that, you only get to see the little pathway I've driven along. And I've got to try and remember where along here the D series is. Let's see if it's still there. If it's not there, it's going to be a bit of a wasted drive, isn't it? Oh well, it's left fuel to get back with. Blimey, this is a rough bit. Come on. Now, sometimes it's easier to go over the rocks, and sometimes it's easier to go through the water. This one is easier to go through the water. And I'm starting to panic now because I'm trying to think where this D drive is. This D type is. I think it's up here. Pretty sure we're going the right direction still. If I don't roll it over in the mud. And the sun's going down. That's when you get the eternal question, do I use headlights or do I use moonlight? Now moonlight lets you see all around the truck, but it's not quite as bright as the headlights. You turn the headlights on, you can't see nothing around the truck, but you can see further ahead. So it is a tricky call. Through there, right. Where's this blooming D-type? Oh, 10 frames a second, all this water about. It's not liking it. As long as it's not too bad for you. As I say, graphically, it's not going to be as sweet as people like Jambon or Tomcat. When he does his, because they got beefier computers than mine. My poor little computer's got a terrible little graphics card in it. And it can't really cope with too much. This is pushing it to its limit at the moment. But as far as limits go, it's not a bad little limit. Can I look that way? You have got some camera angles you can do with this. I'm trying to see if that's the road I need to go up. Thinks. I'm not sure now. Right, where are we? We're there. So we crept right along this edge. Now we still got to keep going. Still got to keep going. Toot me horn just for the fun of it. Go in the mud pit. Oh, go across the mud pit. Actually, it's a bridge. We'll use that. No. Get off. Don't slide. Behave. Come on. You can do it. I know it's heavy, but you can do it. Is that the road I want? Could be. Let's give it a quick check. River crossing. Was there a river crossing? Do you know, I really can't remember. I think I'm going the right way. Well, if we find the D-type, I am. If we don't find the D-type, we're not. You can feel, I say you can feel the water pushing the truck. It really messes with the steering enough to make it look like it's pushing the truck. I'm starting to get less confident about the route I'm going now. Instead of being happily more confident, I'm distinctly less confident. Oh my. Did we take a wrong turn? Come on. Let's get through the worst of this mud and I'll fire up the map and see where we are. Because I have a distinct feeling we've gone the wrong way. Right, let's press the right button, it would help. I'll tell you what, we're near to that cloaking. Let's see if we can't get that and see if that opens up the D-type in view. Right, turn the map off, go back to the proper view. Hopefully it would lose some of this mud going this way. It'd be a bit better terrain. Now the red line will show us where the beacon is. And this is going roughly the right direction, so this will take us close. And with a bit of luck we'll take out the cloaking. We'll be able to see where I've gone wrong. With a bit of luck. Now, that cloaking is now going behind us. So we're going to have to go through these trees to get to it. So let's spin round again. See if we can find a gap in these trees. A nice lorry-sized gap would be good. There you go. There's the cloaking device. Get up, come on. And there's a tree. Right in front of the cloak. Boom. Let's pop it there where we quickly check the map and see if that helps us. There's B-type that's locked. Which means... do you know? I don't think... I don't think the D-type's here anymore. Maybe it is. Try it that way. Let's head towards that cloaking. Press the right button, something will happen. So, now I know when they've updated this map, they've done a lot of A lot of changes to make it look way better. But having seen they've changed a few vehicles as well, that makes it a little bit tricky now. This may not be the best route. This could be really bad. Yeah, that's bad. Don't really want to go that way. I'm making a right mare of this now. Oh, let's get diff lock on. Get through the worst of this. And we're out in the countryside, getting stuck by a twig. No idea where we are. No idea where the truck I'm looking for is. And we're being scuppered by a little branch and a rock. Come on. Call yourself a Russian truck. Winch. This is not good. This is not good. The stickers were made. I think I'll go for that one, 'cause it's probably a tree rather than just a stick. Do that. Do that. At least they got the winch button on the joypad now. In the other version it didn't have it, you had to reach down to the keyboard to do it. Don't think I'm in much better of a place. No. Fudge. See twigs. Blooming twigs. And I'm driving through the countryside at night. No idea where I'm going. No map to look at. And we're doomed. Bugger. Oh, come on. It's another twig. How can you tell me that twig is stopping this lorry? Let's see if I can actually get up the hill. Yeah, come on, dig in. Come on. No, I have a funny feeling with me dog wrecking the place. This is where we're going to end up for this episode. No, we got movement. We're going. We're off. We might yet make it round the corner. No, this is going to all end up squirrely. There's an awful lot of lean. Don't fall over. Be good. And now I'm wedged on a rock. Come on. Yes, got round it. Just trying to avoid trees. I've no idea where I'm going. But it's moving, so I'm heading that way. Come on, get out. Well, I was about to call it an episode. But if we got a little bit more movement, see if we can't get a little bit further before we call it a day. Right, let's not beat about the bush. Where's the mess? There it is. Let's go straight for the winch. Did you see that rock back then? Just as I was releasing the winch, a blooming truck rocked back and sunk itself in. Come on. Hang on. I was going to say, why haven't I got reverse? It's because I was pressing completely the wrong button. Go on. Go. Yeah. These things are tough, you know. This game is what boys who grew up with Tonka toys have been waiting for their whole lives. Because boys who grew up with Tonka toys, this is their perfect game. No. And we've been round here before. I was going to say, I'm heading in the right direction, I'm pretty sure. Let's hope that D-class is around here somewhere. How much closer do I need to move? Thank you. Where's the map? And that didn't do a lot, did it? Let's be honest. No, the D-type is gone. The D-type used to be down here with the B-type. They have taken the D-type and moved it. How annoying is that? Oh well. We'll crack on with this next episode. Let's see if this episode works out well. Yeah. We'll see how it goes. If you like it, I'll carry on playing it. Might reset this one, because it didn't have what I wanted. But we'll see. Might do a different map. This map's a bit tricky, I've decided. But oh well, at least we tried. I'm going to call it there, everyone. Have a brilliant day. And I shall see you next time. Bye.